kind of craziness this morning in church.
As we do our skit today, I want you to examine your heart and listen to what's being said. Maybe you can understand why some people do and don't listen to God. But you want to listen to your heart and you want to listen to God. It's very important. And our skit is a dialogue between hearts.
Do you think Jesus' death on the cross can really make a difference for us?
I'm not sure, but I know I'm always tired of feeling guilty and defeated.
Why shouldn't you feel guilty and defeated, considering all the suffering you caused others through your lies and pretense?
You can't make me feel any guiltier. Your wickedness far outsees mine. Yours was against God and his children.
Whatever. Let's get back to the main issue. Can Jesus really change us?
I'm beginning to think it's possible because I met heart number 3, known as the renewed heart. She is so loving, forgiving to her enemies, and really serves others.
How was she changed? And how do you know it's genuine?
Well, first of all, the renewed heart said she confessed her sins and asked Jesus to come into her life. And then, just as God promised in his word, the Holy Spirit came to live in her. And she testifies that the Holy Spirit made her more loving, empowering her to forgive her enemies, and has given her a desire to serve others.
But can the Holy Spirit take away all this hatred I have towards hypocrites?
Maybe once we accept Jesus' death and resurrection for ourselves, God promises that the Holy Spirit will come and live in us. It is that Holy Spirit that will work within us to change us.
Okay, what do we have to lose? Let's surrender to Jesus and allow God to change us.
What is the condition of a person's heart before he accepts redemption through Jesus Christ and the death and the resurrection? Think real hard. How is your heart today? Is it for God or is it for some other reason? What must we do in order for God to make changes in our heart? Think real hard. There's only one thing you can do for God to make changes in your heart, and that is to accept him. Have you surrendered your heart to God? If not, think hard. Why not? A change has come over me. He changed my life, and now I'm free. He washed away all my sins. He made me whole, and he washed me white as snow. He changed my life completely, and now I sit at his feet. To do what must be done, I'll work and work until he comes. A new heart always will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you the heart of a new flesh. Thank you. This is just a little thing that we had to do for y'all. And you think about it real hard. Put it in your heart. Why have you not accepted God completely? For he is the only way to salvation. Thank you. Amen.
We got a memory verse, and then we're going to have a video, a little bit different today than we have in the past. The irony of God's hand in church is that I do my best to plan worship, and I also try to do something ongoing so that we have something to read, something to study, something to learn. It never fails that God's timing is perfect. We're talking about God hearing our prayers today, and our memory verse just in order, I didn't choose it or anything, falls to be this verse. This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. And if we know that he hears us, whatever we ask, we know that we have what we ask of him. 1 John 5:14-15. Y'all join me in that? This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. And if we know that he hears us, whatever we ask, we know that we have what he asks of us. All right. We'll do something a little different today. We have a video. And if y'all would stand and sing with Roger.